Clone characters have been a part of Smash Bros. Ever since the very first game. They're not exactly truly unique characters, sorry 64 Luigi, but through each Smash installment, the clones have slowly crawled closer to that goal. With Smash Ultimate, not only have clone characters been given the official name Echo Fighters, the real clones don't even have to take up a spot on the character selection screen. I say real clones because characters like Luigi and Ganondorf have come a long way from their melee versions, from clones to truly original fighters. But Smash Ultimate ushers in a new class of Echo Fighters, the perfect fusion between clone and original. Speaking of fusion, that's right. Not only did we get insanely cool Echo Fighters like Daisy, Richter, and Dark Samus, we also got this beast of a man. Now, I'm not really into Fire Emblem, but after that severely disappointing appearance in Smash Wii U, the Crom reveal in Smash Ultimate was insanely hype, even if he's just an Echo Fighter. But he's actually not just an Echo Fighter. Crom is actually a fusion character, taking moves from both Ike, Roy, and Marth. And technically Lucina, since she also shares moves with Marth and Crom. This opens up so many more possibilities for Echo Fighters, and even though we're only likely to get a few more, ever since the Crom reveal I've been daydreaming up crazy combinations for Smash characters. So why not speculate while we still can? The first fusion Echo Fighter I had in mind is Shadow Mario. His first appearance was in Super Mario Sunshine as an evil Mario doppelganger, but as you play through the game, you find out that he's actually just Bowser Jr. in disguise. Oh, am I supposed to give spoiler warnings for 16-year-old games? Whoops. Shadow Mario is actually the perfect candidate for a fusion Echo because he's already two characters in one. In Super Mario Sunshine, he doesn't really use his paintbrush to fight, and to be fair, he doesn't really fight in general, you just chase him and spray him down with water. So as an Echo Fighter, he could basically take any move from Mario and Bowser Jr. and it would still make sense. Maybe he could have some of Bowser Jr.'s aerials and smash attacks, but use the paintbrush instead of his other gadgets. I imagine Shadow Mario feeling very similar to Mario in terms of speed and weight, and he could possibly even share all of Mario's special moves. Although he's already been revealed as Bowser Jr.'s final Smash, I still think Shadow Mario would be really cool as a fusion Echo Fighter. And who knows, maybe if there's another Smash game after this one, Shadow Mario could get the Crom treatment and go from Final Smash to playable character. With over 800 Pokemon to choose from and a few handfuls of very important, iconic Pokemon, it wouldn't be surprising to see another one join the Smash Ultimate roster. One Pokemon that's been requested for quite some time is Blaziken, and I think he would work really well as a fusion of Lucario and Charizard. Now I know what some of you are thinking, Blaziken, really? A Pokemon from Gen 3? Wouldn't it make more sense to pick someone like Incineroar? And to that I say, yeah actually. At first I scrapped the idea of Incineroar because he's a pretty chunky kitty, and Lucario is a lean and nimble fighter. But Charizard is a big boy, so why the hell not? Yeah, Blaziken and Incineroar are both much taller than Lucario, but heights are always altered for the Smash games anyways. Really? I mean, Charizard is the same size as Little Mac, and Pikachu is the same size as Mario, so Pokemon heights don't really matter in the Smash games. Both Blaziken and Incineroar learn about 3 to 4 fighting moves through leveling up in the Pokemon games, so they could easily share a lot of Lucario's normals and aerial attacks. All of the moves that use Aura could be replaced by Fire, and even the glowing Aura effect that Lucario has could be replaced with Fire on Blaziken or Incineroar, which would actually look extremely badass. Some of Lucario's attacks even leave a blue fiery aura on his opponents, which could also be replaced by Fire. Fire equals cool, okay? They could share Charizard's special moves and smash attacks with a couple of aesthetic tweaks, and I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard to just clone an existing Final Smash and turn it into some kind of beat-em-up move or a Fire Blast. Actually, I know it's really greedy, but I just had a crazy idea. What if instead of having Blaziken or Incineroar, we get both? What if Incineroar had more of Charizard's attacks and attributes like speed and weight, but Blaziken would be closer to Lucario in terms of fighting style and movement? I think either one of these Pokemon, or both of them, would be perfect candidates for a fusion Echo Fighter. Next up, one of the most controversial, argument-starting characters in the entire Mario universe, Waluigi. 2 Mario characters in one video, you ask? Well, yeah, I mean, they have a ton of characters to fuse together, kind of like the Fire Emblem franchise. But definitely let me know your suggestions for fusion fighters in the comments below. If Waluigi were to graduate to an Echo Fighter spot, I think Wario and Luigi would make pretty good ingredients. Although a lot of Wario's attacks are designed around him being a big, thick boy, they've got a quirky floatiness to them that I think would translate well into someone like Waluigi, especially the aerials. When it comes to special moves, Wario's are even more themed around his character when you think about things like the waft and the bike. However, specials like Luigi's Tornado and Green Missile could fit really well on a character like Waluigi. However, Waluigi is one of the tallest characters in the Mushroom Kingdom, and he's way taller than both Wario and Luigi. From what we've seen so far, Echo Fighters are supposed to keep the same proportions and hitboxes as the original fighters they come from. So if we were to get Waluigi as an Echo, the developers would have to break the rules a little bit and design completely new hitboxes for his tall, lanky self. At that point, I feel like it's inching towards the completely brand new character that takes a lot of development time category, but I still think taking a lot of ideas and inspiration from Wario and Luigi would definitely cut down the workload. But speaking of breaking the rules, what if we had a fusion Echo Fighter that used characters from 2 different franchises? It would definitely be extremely unlikely, but there are some characters that people have suggested for Echo Fighters that wouldn't exactly make sense if they were made from the base of just one character. Take Gino for example from Super Mario RPG. He's got tons of magic and projectiles, but we don't really have a fighter like that in Smash from the Mario franchise. So what if he was an echo of someone like Mario or Luigi, but he also took a little bit of inspiration from a character like Villager, creating a cross-franchise fusion Echo? Almost all of Villager's moves are projectiles, and he's even pretty similar in size to Gino, so proportions and hitboxes wouldn't exactly be a big deal like with Waluigi. Gino is a character that's been requested ever since the Melee days, so I think it would be amazing to finally have him as a playable fighter, even if he is just an Echo. Another possible cross-franchise fusion Echo could be Tails from the Sonic games. He's able to keep up with the blue blur pretty well, so having Sonic as his base moveset would still make sense, but what about his unique ability to use his tails as a propeller? That's where Duck Hunt Dog comes in. That up special would work perfectly with Tails, allowing him to fly and hover for a short period of time. And you could even trade the Sonic down special or side special for one of Duck Hunt Dog's projectiles. Tails is known for being a skilled inventor and mechanic, so why not give him one of his gadgets as a projectile, and it could even function similarly to Duck Hunt's neutral, side, or down special. Sonic and Duck Hunt Dog are also extremely close in size, so Tails as a fusion Echo could work in terms of hitboxes and proportions. But of course, these fusion Echo Fighters definitely break some of the unwritten Smash rules and are extremely unlikely to show up, especially the crazy cross-franchise ones. My mind was just completely blown after seeing the Crom reveal trailer and realizing he wasn't just a Roy clone, but a delicious Fire Emblem stew. And I had a lot of fun thinking of other characters to throw into that fusion Echo melting pot. Let me know in the comments what you think of my crazy fusion Echo ideas, and definitely post some of your own as well. I feel like a huge nerd daydreaming about this kind of stuff, but it honestly gets me really excited while I wait for the new game. So I'd love to read some of your ideas. Make sure to subscribe for more Smash content, and I know I always say that and then don't upload for like a month, but with Ultimate around the corner, I'm really trying to get back into the groove and make a ton of videos. Your support and kind comments are always appreciated. Make sure to smash like, and until next time, happy smashing.